letting them shoot 49%, it's not going to get it done. Us shooting 40% is not going to get it done.
Katie, with 15 games left this season, what are you going to do to motivate this team now?
I don't know if we can do anything as coaches. I think it's you know, a lot of basketball to be played, a lot of stuff to prove, both individually and as a unit. But I think it has to come from within. It has to come from each individual person, myself, everybody has to look at themselves first and then come out and just let it ride. And just put it all out there, put the effort out there. And again, you're going to win some, lose some, but if we come locked in, both mentally and physically, I think we can feel good about ourselves. So I think right now it's a pride thing that has to really shine through.
Coach, in the first quarter, obviously there was a scuffle between Amanda and Campage.
Right.
Just want to know what happened between the two players, and what did you tell Amanda after the scuffle?
Just a lot of grabbing, holding, throwing the head back, whatever. I mean, it's pretty normal for both of them actually to get involved in stuff like that. Just try to keep your cool. You know what you're getting into when you play Dallas and certain players. And at the end of the day, you got to find a way to manage that and continue to do your thing. But again, just keep your head, go out there, and hopefully use it, you know, as your advantage to maybe get a free throw or two. But it was just something that happens.
Do you feel like she was kind of like out of sync after that scuffle, or?
No, I mean she came in and hit a couple shots later. Yeah, but she was ready to tussle. You know, again, it's hard to. You know, some people can manage that, but I thought, yeah, she was a little, you know, amped up a little, but I mean, she came in the second half and was ready to roll.
Coach, in the fourth quarter, towards the end, some of your reserves got in, and they made the final score respectable. You know, got down to a 10-point game, didn't allow 100. Some good contributions in there from Brittany, from Rebecca. What does that say about the heart of your team at this point and the effort going in?
I appreciate it because, you know, I know Beck hasn't played a bunch, but she's always, whenever you call her number, she gives everything that she has. She may not hit every shot, but she's flying around on defense, crashing the board. So it shows a lot about who she is. It also shows about our bench that there's no, you know, we don't come out and say, oh, we just lost the game. Everybody's trying to still prove them, you know, to themselves what they're capable of doing. But really proud of those that, you know, come in, don't get a lot of minutes, and are still locked in and giving it their all.
Can we see lineup changes?
Lineup changes? Not sure. We'll try anything, you know, to see what we got. But we'll see.
Rebecca particularly, I mean, she's known as a scorer. Do you maybe see giving her more time?
Right, she's a shooter. Yeah. She definitely can space. Yeah, I think she's, you know, somebody on the defensive end also I think has improved a little bit. I thought Zealous played well today. I thought she was aggressive. You know, Piff has her moments and is still kind of working herself back in shape. So again, it's hard to, you're not going to be able to play everybody. And that's the tough part about this league. But I'm always impressed that she's always ready to go whenever a number's called.
What's the first year coach? Is this harder than you thought it would be? I know.
Not necessarily. It's always, I think every year, whether it was a player or even the last few years as a coach, you think what you have right on paper. You think this is how it may go, and even as a head coach, the same way. Just as a player, you think this is maybe our season may be. Oh, we got this, right? It never plays out the way you think it will. So again, no, I don't think I saw all of this coming. I wasn't oblivious to think that, I mean, our team didn't change from last year to this year. Some of the things that we're still working through and trying to get better at. So no, I mean, I didn't see everything, but it's also not a 100% surprise on a lot of stuff.
What does Kia Nurse have to do to gain more minutes in this lineup?
She's just got to keep flying around. She's doing a nice job, but again, if Zealous is coming in, being aggressive and guarding folks and rebounding and looking to score, it's going to be, you know, Z's going to play a little bit. Same with Piff and Sugar. It just depends on, you know, who's coming in. If people are going to do their jobs, it's going to be hard to get everybody minutes. But I also think I love what she gives us. She always is going to play hard. Finally got a shot to get down at the end, but the kid is always going to battle on the defensive end. She's always going to run hard. She's going to take good looks. So again, just a matter of just keep playing her minutes hard and gets rolling, and you know probably stick with her.
So in having some long stretches, there were some instances where you know Tina was trying to regroup the team and trying to like make them more poised despite you know what the outcome was. Just want to describe her leadership, not to this team for this entire season.
Yeah, it's a work in progress on the sense of our team, and we do get sometimes distracted by little stuff that's happening. But I think. You know, overall, trying to make sure that we're always locked in and trying to do the job at hand, no matter what is going on. You know, really control the controllables, and that's, you know, where we need to focus most of our energy at. So, yeah, just, her steadiness as a player of being somebody we go to for scores, and then, obviously all of them trying to stay together when things can kind of pull one this way or one's mindset and just take you away from the task at hand.
As a player,
since
you've experienced these type of situations where, everything's going good for you on a personal level, probably in the early days of Minnesota, but everything's going good for you on a personal level, but those results simply aren't there in the win-loss column. How frustrating can that be for a player like Tina?
Sure, you always want to win, but at the end of the day, if you're doing your job and you're doing it as well as you can, and you're putting out the effort and doing all the things, running hard, playing D, setting picks, at the end of the day, you can't always control your team, your outcome. You just go out and do your job as well as you can possibly do, and then you take the W or L with it. So again, it's always about personally doing the best job you can. And it doesn't always end up going your way, but you can lay your head down at night and know that you did a good job, and get back up tomorrow and try to be better.
What about for you, Katie? As assistant coach, associate coach there, even as a player, I mean, you pretty much have always been on the winning side.
Yeah, sometimes.
How is it for you dealing with it?
Again, I think you go about your business every single day as hard as you can, mentally locked in, being positive, understanding there's bumps in the road. It's not going to be perfect. But again, I think if you put your best foot forward, you're constantly learning, you're constantly evaluating yourself, you're constantly trying to grow, you're going to be all right. It is not going to, nobody is undefeated. A whole lot of folks don't do that. So again, if you come in ready and willing to do the work and continue to kind of evolve, you can live with that. And I think that's what, each player, each coach, that's what you want to do on a day-to-day in any walk of life.
I
Coach.
asked at the beginning of the season, and I'll ask you again, I used to ask Bill the same question. Have you still not been able to find basically a number 2 player to play along with Tina Charles? Because even at the NBA level, we all know that no team wins without a number.
Yeah, we need somebody. Obviously, we got Tina scoring somewhere around 19 points, but don't have another double-digit scorer. So yeah, we definitely need somebody with the consistency, right? Piff had a couple games, we've had a couple people, but again, the consistent nature of which to do it is something we have not found.
Is that the magic question, or the hardest
Maybe.
thing to find in basketball?
Will that get it done for us? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, right now, with what we have, hasn't been discovered yet to see who on a night-to-night basis can really put those points on the board.
Early in the game, Coach, looked like the team was able to stretch the floor a little bit, put their head down, get to the basket. How do you think the team overall is doing with not only penetrating to the hoop, but also getting to the foul line?
Yeah, I thought today was big. I thought we were more aggressive, and that's not something that we don't get to the free throw line as much as a lot of folks. These guys, Dallas is part of their offense. They're I think second in the league in free throw attempts. But for us, it was a big number today. Got to knock some of them down. But again, for us to manufacture points, we're not. We're like 10th in the league when it comes to shooting the ball, and it's similar to what it was last year. So we need to find ways, boards, extra possessions, getting to the free throw line, and knocking down free throw shots. So again, you got to find ways to score even if you're not putting the ball in the hole, and that was a key for us tonight, and something we've been harping on this season. I appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Coach.